just a tad awkward. Short video because the battery's flat, but excuse the wind, a bit warm, and it's lovely, lovely cool breeze. But this is how you have to read the road. Mirrors, 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 mirrors all the time. Mirror at the top there. I can't see it. That's the fuel light. Oh joy. This is a nice stretch of road, by the way. Yeah, up for a drive. Where we are now, it's a single track road, which means basically if a car comes, we're stuffed. But look down the inside, look down the outside, look there, look in front of you. Nothing coming. Approaching a right hand bend, tight, single lane. Approaching a sharp brick wall, both sides. Single lane again, passing places only, over a little bridge. Just passing a passing place now. In a single lane road, if you've ever done it before, or you're new driving, remember where the passing places are, because if you get another car coming the other way, you may find you may have to reverse back to that last parking space. And right now there's two here, one either side, and now there's nothing. And now it's up the grass if a car comes. So you have to remember that there's two back there. There's none here, so the car comes now. It's up the grass to get by. Which is all okay if you've got a driver that wants to actually go their half of the road up the verge, like you've got to. Still no passing spaces apart from a bit of grass. Bit of a parking space there. Still single road, still bumpy single road. Single road still. Single road. Parking place there. Over a bridge. There's narrow boats there. Passing places. Passing places. Still single road. Just think that if you're actually a new driver or coming down a narrow road, you've got to work out where, if a car comes, where would you pull over? If a car comes and doesn't want to give way, you'd have to give way, which means you'd have to reverse into a parking space. Which means, well, in a way, it's not a bad thing because it does teach you to reverse. You only learn to reverse after your test. You only learn to reverse after, this is quite, oh dear, tight and narrow. You only learn to reverse by reversing into like, parking or night or whatever, or generally. So if you don't generally have to reverse, you tend to forget how to reverse, which means that when a car comes and you're in a tight lane, don't know where we're going, you have to learn how to reverse. And you'll see so many times that you come to a junction, or you may have to, or a narrow lane like this when the car comes the other way, and there's two of you. One has to. It's a simple solution. One has to reverse, and sometimes it will be you. Sometimes it'll be them. But there'll be times when you'll have big high hedges. You can't see around the corners. Neither can they. But one has got to just. And the longer you take it, this is it. I saw a great video on YouTube not so long back, well, a couple of years ago, of a trucker, and it couldn't really reverse. Didn't have the space to, because the truck was too wide. But the longer you and the vehicle in front of you refuse to reverse, and there's nowhere to go, so one of you has to reverse, what happens is the car pulls up, another car comes in, which makes it three, either behind you or behind the car in front. Which means if the car pulls up behind the car in front, you have to then reverse. Otherwise, that's two cars to reverse that way. And it's only a matter of time before a car pulls up behind you, and then you've got two cars your way, two cars their way, no space either way. So that means 2 or 3, 4, 5 cars have got to reverse, and you're going to meet oncoming traffic while you're reversing. It's just easier when you get to a narrow road where one of you is going to have to reverse at times. As soon as you see a car come, you've got to be able to get stop, in reverse, and start reversing, and you've got to do it quick, because you haven't got time to sway from left to right to left to right. You've got to be able to reverse quite good, quite quick, and that's the only way you end up not being in a complete pickle in a narrow lane with high hedges that you can't see the next car coming, or where the passing places are. And that's why you remember in a narrow lane, you remember the passing places as you go past them, so that if you see a car pass them, automatically you know exactly where you've got to reverse back into. And it makes it easier, a lot easier, if you actually if you enjoy driving down country lane but you can't reverse, or a bit rusty reversing. And when you're reversing again, if you're down a narrow lane, just divide the middle. So between that mirror and that mirror, there's a dividing line in the middle. As long as you keep looking like this, and it will look so stupid going like this, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. But you can reverse faster by doing it, faster and neater. You can look at that, and you may be in an area where there's pedestrians everywhere. So they're going to be walking around you, because they obviously want to do north 60 behind you while you're reversing, which means you've got to look down the side to make sure you're not clipping the curbs, not clipping the curbs this side, not hitting cars this side, park cars if you're in a street, narrow street, pedestrians. So you've got to be doing the but it looks like a stupid manoeuvre, but it's not. It buys you time by doing the stupid manoeuvre, which is this and this, yeah. Reading your mirrors all the time, you'll be able to reverse it quicker, and you'll get yourself out of more pickles than you will. So when you get someone that doesn't want to reverse, if you can do this with the mirrors and divide the middle, it will improve your reversing no end, and you'll be quite a good confident reverser. Because you only get taught in a test to be able to pass a test, but not for the years and years of motoring you'll be doing. With driverless cars, I don't know how long that'll be. But just a little tip: if you actually learn to drive, don't panic if you're reversing. But as long as you use your mirrors and you can read your mirror, you can only use your mirrors at the speed that you can read the mirrors. So you need to be able to read the mirrors and know where the steering wheel is going to go, because you're not looking at the steering wheel. So you've got to divide your mirrors and steer in reverse, which is obviously the opposite direction. And not at speed, but not hanging about. You just need to be getting a move on a bit, because cars will come to make it more difficult. Then you've got to tell them to reverse, and they've got to want to reverse, and then they'll say, well, why can't the car in front reverse, and all that rubbish like that. It's just easy if one gets out of the way, and then you clear the lane. And that's what makes enjoyable country lane driving, if you can actually do that. If you can't do it, you're dreading the next car that comes around the corner. But if you can reverse, it doesn't really matter, because you can reverse your way out of and clear the lane if the car in front doesn't want to. And here, this is the home of the roundabout. You might be able to see a bit of that traffic, but the traffic is actually backed up, which is usually this time of day, whatever it was, 3 o'clock. This is the main A5 through MK. And there you go. I'll give you a bit of this and I'll switch it off in a minute. Slow it down to 50 limit. This is it, right? There's a 50 sign, but it's end now, so it's finished, yeah. But they would have stuck them for a 55, 60, 70, 80. Let's back up to normal speed limit now. But if you haven't driven down through MK, this is the top of Milton Keynes, and I'll go down as far until you're bored. This is why Milton Keynes, its traffic is so good, because you've got a dual carriageway down the A5, which now comes out at junction 11A on the motorway, M1, and you've got the M1 as well. Plus you've got the roundabouts. Yes, they're annoying for a lot of people, but traffic flows through here easily, effortlessly. You can go through a town centre and it will, roundabout now, especially like school run time, it'll be clogged completely stationary at certain areas, and you can't get through certain towns with the lights and whatever you have, and the traffic and general traffic and this time of day. This is Milton Keynes at 3 o'clock midweek. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got teeth for radio. Too much chocolate and too much chocolate too much of the time. That's that. This junction here, if you've never been to Milton Keynes, this is Wolverton Junction going down. So we're now just going underneath the Wolverton Junction, which is the roundabout we just went under. Is the road that goes from, this is like top left, this is like northwest Milton Keynes, going south towards southwest Milton Keynes, obviously. But you can get through a city, which it is, it's a new city, that's what they call it. You can get through the city in about 10 minutes. 10 10-15 minutes. It'd take you 45 minutes to get through most cities from one end to the other. And it wouldn't take you much more going through the main part of it, because the roundabouts make it easy. Just coming under now, the roundabout, which is the top end of the town centre or city centre, Milton Keynes, which is, if you know it, it is your Ruxley area. Ruxley, your fast foods might be at the top end. Now we're coming down by the train station in Milton Keynes. So we're now mid-west of Milton Keynes, UK. There's probably still another 3 roundabouts to go. The battery is probably going to pack up on the phone before it gets through Milton Keynes anyway. But here we are. We're coming down now towards, on the A5, MK.